everybody. I'm here in beautiful Miami Beach and I wanted to share it with all of you, the waves, the sunshine, the sand. I can't think of a better place to do a yoga practice. This is going to be a 30-minute quick burn if you have just a little bit of time and you want to get in your practice. This will be a good one for you. Alright, so everyone coming to the top of your mat. Bring hands to heart center. Let's start by getting into our bodies. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Big breath in. Exhale out. Spread your toes nice and wide. Feel the earth underneath you. Start to hug your kneecaps in towards your thigh bones. Your belly in towards your spine. Allow your shoulders to wrap around your spine and feel a nice length through the neck. Almost like you're tucking your chin to elongate the back of your neck. Reaching the crown of your head up to the sky. Starting from here, nice and firm, reach the fingertips all the way up. Bring hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more big breath, sweep up. Bring hands to heart. Bring your hands to your hips, lift your right knee up. Flex your right foot. Nice and long, spread those toes from here. Extend your right leg all the way back to the back of your mat. Reach the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Crescent lunge. Draw your left hip back. Send your right hip forward. Get nice and deep through that front knee. Right hand comes down. Left fingertips reach up to the sky. Twist. Breath in. Exhale out. Notice the back of your right knee. Can you extend it nice and long as if you were touching it towards the sky? Keep breathing. From here, come back to center. Reach your arms in front. Draw your left hip back, your right hip forward. Hug in through the pit of your belly. Breathe. Last breath here. Extend your arms behind you. Draw your shoulders away from your knees. Notice if your right back knee started to sink down a little bit. Fire it back up. 2 more breaths. Last breath, getting light on your back toes. Step it up to meet your right foot. Samasthiti. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Hands to your hips, left knee lifts. Flex your left foot, draw your shoulders back. Stay rooted through your standing foot. Almost as if the ground is pressing up against you. Which it is. Extend that left leg all the way back. Let's find crescent lunge on the left. Reach the fingertips all the way up. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. Hug in through the pit of your belly. Breathe. And as you breathe, not only thinking about counting the breaths or when it's going to be over, but being in inquiry. Constantly being in conversation with the body, bending a little bit deeper, opening up a little bit more. Left hand comes down, right fingertips. Gazing over your right shoulder. One more big breath. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. And let's come all the way forward. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward, and keep the back knee fired up. Hug the belly in towards the spine. Right, so it's not like you're unfolding your belly, letting it lay on your front thigh, but rather hugging it in. Reach the arms all the way back. Keep the breath. And our breath is like waves happening one after the other. From here, reaching the fingertips all the way to the sky. Pull up. Step your left foot up to your right. Beautiful. Bring hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Breathing in. Exhale out. Inhale, reach the fingertips to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let's fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to shins. Exhale, drop your hands down. Hop or walk back, high plank. Hold. Hug in through the pit of your belly. Press all 10 fingertips, all 10 finger pads onto the mat. Breathe. Right now is a good time to check in with your belly. Hug it in towards your spine. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Maybe tap it. Right knee to right elbow. Left knee to left. Right to right. Come back to your plank. This time let's lower down to our bellies. Bring your hands by your sides. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift up. Nice long neck. Exhale, lower. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Let's press up and back, downward facing. Keep your gaze in between your feet. Spread your toes, spread your feet. Walk your big toes together at the back of the mat. Send the right leg all the way up to your side. Can you point your right toes down towards the mat? So make sure the right hip is parallel with your left. Bring your knee into your belly. All the way back. Knee to belly. Hug it in nice and tight. All the way back. Knee to belly. Hug it in. Hold it here. Bring the knee in between your elbows. Step it in between your hands. Press it blend. Inhale. Reach the fingertips to the side. Draw the right hip back, left and forward. Beautiful. From here, right away, let's shift forward, warrior. Stay rooted through your standing foot. Keep reaching your fingertips forward. Hug in through the pit of your belly. Breath in. Exhale out. In. One more big breath, fill up. Bend your right knee, drop your left toes down. Inhale, reach up, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Gaze over your front middle finger. Can you sink a little bit deeper through that breath? Flip your palms, reverse warrior, but make sure that right knee stays low, melting down towards the mat. Pressing down through the pinky toe edge of your back foot. Nice stability through the back leg. Warrior two. This time straighten the right knee. Let's get right into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Gaze up at your left thumb. And as you gaze up at your left thumb, think about one thing you're grateful for. Windmill your arms back into warrior two. And this time look down at your right foot. Plant your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Let's shift the weight. Lift the back toes off the mat. Extend your left fingertips. Think about rooting your right foot down, peeling your left foot open. Maybe it's available to bend your back knee, grab the big toe edge of your foot. Maybe you can lift your right fingertips off the mat. Bring your hand to float. One more big breath in here. Release your foot if you're holding on to it. We're going to get back into warrior two. Windmill your arms down. Bring both hands to either side of your right foot. Pivot your back toes. Drop the back knee. Let's shift back. Nose to nose. Keep your right toes flexed. Shift forward, draw the shoulders back. Do that two more times. Shift back. Keep the breath, the intention. Shift forward. Shift back. Shift forward. One more like that. Shift it back. This time shift forward. Lift the back knee off the mat. Lift the back toes. We're coming right into standing splits. You can grab your right ankle with one hand or with two. A little trickier on this end. Keep breathing. Keep rooting your right foot down. your hands down to the mat. If you have handstand in your practice, you can hop, switch, or just step it back, high plank to low. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward. Spread the toes, root down through the palms. Notice how your body starts to feel different. The deeper we get into our practice, the more we start to open up. I love that, in conversation with our bodies. I just took a class and the teacher was talking about that, and it just sounds so true. Instead of being in conversation with your mind, be in conversation with your body. Left leg reaches up to the sky. Point your left toes down, flex your left foot, knee to nose. All the way back up. Knee to nose. Back up. Knee to nose, hug it and hold it here. We're not in a rush, we're on the beach. Bring your knee in between your elbows, hold it, hug it. Step the foot all the way up. Inhale, reach your fingertips all the way up to the sky. Beautiful, drawing the left hip back, right hip open, keep breathing. From here, let's open it up, warrior two. Gaze over your front middle. Beautiful, keep breathing. Root your arms all the way back up. Lift your back heel. I almost forgot. Let's shift it forward, warrior three. Maybe yours was a little bit more graceful than mine. Keep extending your right leg behind you, hugging the pit of your belly. We're here for three. If this is really challenging, you can always extend your arms behind you. Make the pose accessible for you. One more big breath in. Bring hands to heart. Bend the left knee, right toes drop down. Inhale, reach up. Open up, warrior. Get nice and low in your warrior, in that left thigh. Find ease. Flip your palms reverse. As you reverse, keep bending the front knee deep. Warrior two, let's straighten the left knee, Trikonasana triangle. Gaze up at your right thumb. As you look up at the sky, think about one thing you can let go of right here, right now in this moment. Right? For me, it's the sand being uneven. You can say it out loud or in your head. Just let it go. Warrior two. Left hand, bring it to the outside of your left foot. Let's shift our weight forward. Archandrasana, half moon. Keep peeling your right hip bone open. Option to bend your right knee, grab the big toe edge of your right foot. Option to hover your left hand. 2 breaths. Release your right foot. Let's slowly come back down, warrior two. Windmill the arms down to either side of your foot. Drop your back knee to the mat. Let's shift back, toes to nose. Shift forward, shoulders back away from your feet. Shift back, toes to nose. Keep those left toes flexed. Shift forward. Shift back. Last round, shift forward. Shift back. Shift forward. This time, tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee, standing splits. Keep your right hip turning down. Pressing equally through both sides of your left foot. Option to grab onto your left knee. One more big breath. Release your hands down to the mat. Hop, switch, or vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Walk your toes together at the back of your mat, right leg reaches up. This time, can you bend your right knee, peel your right hip open. Lift your right knee a little bit higher. Right knee to right elbow. Tap it. All the way back up to your little. Right knee to left elbow. Tap it. All the way back up. Right knee, right elbow. Tap. Straight to left elbow. Right. Left. Right. All the way back up. This time, can you step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, drop the back knee. You're gonna bend the back knee, grab for the pinky toe edge of your foot. Peel your heart open, your gaze over your right shoulder. Option to stay here. If you wanna go further, you can come down to your left forearm. Maybe even peel the right knee open. Play around, stay in conversation. Release the leg down to the mat. Lift the back toes, back knee, not toes. Swing the right leg around. Let's hang out here in high plank. And when you're ready, dropping down to your elbows, forearm. Hug the pit of your belly in. Keep your gaze in between your hands. Nice long neck, long spine. 3 breaths. Last breath. Walk your feet towards your hands or towards your elbows for golf. Pressing down through your forearms from your elbow to your middle finger. That whole part is rooted down to the mat. Walk your toes together, extend your right leg up. We're going to take 5 hops. If Pincha Mayurasana is in your practice, you can go up. Once you're done 5, taking child's pose. Allowing your body to rest. And slowly making your way into downward facing dog. Extend the left leg up this time. Peel your left hip open. Bend your left knee. And send the left knee up nice and high. Left knee to left elbow. Tap. Back up and over. Left knee to right elbow. All the way up and over. Left knee to left elbow. Hold it here. Hug in through the pit of your belly. We're switching, going right to the right. Left side. Right side. 2 more. Left side. Right side. Last one. Left. Right. All the way back up. Feel the left knee open. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Drop your right knee. Let's reach for the back toes. Option to drop down to your right forearm. Release your foot. Bring both hands back to center. Left foot Drop down to your forearms. We're here for 5 breaths. Spread your fingers. Hug your belly in. And taking a moment to find that thing we are grateful for and the thing we are letting go of. 3 more breaths. Send your hips to the sky. Walk your toes all the way up towards your elbows. Dolphin pose. Here's a great place to stay, or left leg reaches up to the sky. 5 hops on the right. Once you're done 5, taking child's pose. Yourself up. Onto your knees, let's find camel pose. How much time? Bring your hands to your sacrum. And almost like your elbows want to kiss behind you, drawing your shoulders back away from your ears, opening your heart. Start to walk your hands. Oh no, you're going to keep your hands where they are, but you're going to start to walk your gaze towards the wall behind you. Maybe staying here is enough, pressing your hips forward or reaching for the top of your ankles, letting your head and neck extend. Your hands to your low back, slowly press yourself up. Find child's pose, big toes together, knees wide. Lifting yourself up. Onto your knees, let's find camel pose. Bring your hands to your low back. Squeeze your elbows, your shoulders. Send your hips forward. Start to walk your gaze towards the wall behind you. But remember, keep pressing your hips forward as if you were pressing into a wall. Maybe that's enough where you want to grab for the top of your ankles. I like to keep mine untucked, but you can tuck them. Keep your hips forward. Remember to breathe. Support your low back come up. Child's pose. And in child's pose, shake out your hips a little bit left and right. That will be really nice and soothing for the hip joints. Rocking motion, really meditative. Spread your fingers. You're still in child's pose. Downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, send your hips to the sky. Can you grab your left ankle with your right hand? Gaze over your left shoulder. Spread your toes, glue your heels down. Notice your belly, is it hanging out? Can you hug it in? One arm plank, extend the right arm. Grab your left ankle again. This is the half an hour of power after all. Extend your right fingertips all the way up, one arm. Last one, grab onto your left ankle. Extend your right fingertips. Hold it out here, breathing for 2. Last breath, downward. Switching sides, grab your right ankle with your left hand getting long. You can bring your gaze up over your right shoulder. Let's keep our foundation strong, our feet, our right hand. And extend your left fingertips forward. Hug in through the pit of your belly. One arm plank. And grab onto that right ankle again. One arm plank, extend, hug in. Grab your right ankle. Last one arm plank, extend. We're holding this for 2 breaths. Stay with it. Release, downward dog. Walk your feet all the way up towards your hands. You can take a squat pose, malasana, pointing your toes to either side of the mat, bringing your hands to heart center. Drawing the belly in, reaching the crown of your head up to the sky. Staying here or setting up for Bakasana, crow pose. Hands down on the mat, big toes touch. And it's not like bringing all the weight forward, but rather just resting the knees on the elbows, lifting the toes. If you have a headstand practice, you can go up. Vinyasa. Meeting in down dog. Right leg reaches to the sky. Bring your right knee to your right wrist, toes to your left. Setting up for pigeon. Making sure the weight distribution is even, so you're not leaning too far towards the left, but rather balancing of the hips. Getting nice and long through the torso, and then extending your fingertips out in front of you. You can rest your forehead on your mat or on stacked fists. Notice your nervous system and start to relax. Your breath start to come back to normal. Staying for 3 more breaths in this deep hip stretch. Press yourself up. Downward facing dog. Root the right heel down, left leg reaches up. Half pigeon left side. Left knee to left wrist, toes to right wrist. You extend your right leg up long. Exhale. Again, releasing any pent-up tension or emotion you may be holding on to in the hips. Give yourself permission to relax. You're drawing your left hip back and your right hip forward. Slowly press yourself up, roll onto your left hip, wrap your right leg around. Perfect timing, the sun is going down, extending your legs out in front of you. And you reach your fingertips forward and lower down for 5. Shoulders plug back, belly in for 4. 3. 2. 1. Setting up for Shavasana on your mat. Allow your whole body to relax. your mat, taking 20 deep breaths. Maybe even taking 50 today. I thank you for allowing me into your home, allowing me to share this beautiful light, beautiful ocean with you. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. With gratitude, namaste.